Good afternoon, everybody. It is Friday, May 10th in the afternoon. And I didn't video yesterday because it was just too wet outside. The city I live in had a tornado. It didn't really come towards my house, but we got a lot of wind from it. So a lot of our stuff kind of got wind worn. Let me show you what I mean out in the front. So most everything looks okay. My long yellow flowers that were over here kind of got blew over. But they're opening still. And there's more where that little red flower was. They're so pretty. There's a white flower. There's more yellow. My lilac bush, I still need to get out here. It's been, wet for a few days. There's one of my sunflowers. Look at the difference in my oldest shamrock, the one that was 5 or 6 years old. And this one is the newest purple. My iron cross. One of these days I'm going to get out here when the flowers are open, because that has a really pretty flower. More of our sunflowers that got planted. Some of the mystery plants, I have no idea what my husband planted in these 2 pots. A sunflower, my old purple one, and the clover leaf one. And I did actually knock off 99% of the cicadas yesterday, but as you can see, there's some more back. They're like totally disgusting creatures. Anyway, we were in a fine shelter situation. The tornado, we saw my neighbor behind us. Let me see. If you look back there over the car is my neighbor's house. And I think that's her garage. And she videoed facing this direction away from my house. And there was a funnily cloud that was right here. That was maybe a mile out. So again, I went through, well, at least my husband this time. In December, early December, we had a tornado touchdown that went on a track down one of our main highways. That's about a mile and a half from here. And I was home alone for that one, and I was terrified. I came from earthquake country. Give me an earthquake any day. These tornadoes are full of beans. Not even happening about that. So anyway, we survived, and I'm going to show you. David and I came out yesterday and cleaned up what we could that needed to be picked up. Got some good things happening out here. So let me turn this around. This could be marigolds. This could be lavender. This could be all kinds of different things. This one, though, is lavender. You know how you get the seed packet. My husband clipped off the very, 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 very tip of it. Well, I found it on the ground, and I thought, I'm gonna see if it'll grow. Guess what? It's growing. There were seeds stuck in the seam, probably from the little bit of adhesive that was there. Anyway, they're growing. That's lavender. I know that for sure. And look here. There's a new strawberry flower in this pot, and there's a bunch of them on this one. So happy. Look at all these little guys. So happy about that. That one came apart before the tornado, so that's not tornado damage. I gotta find something to hold it on. And here's our tomatoes down here in these pots. And then here's tomatoes. Oh, look, peppers. There's tomatoes back there. We've got one. My husband told me last year we had one that did this. This little guy has not made any growth. It's just so tiny. But my husband said last year we had one that did that, and he was the one that did the most production. So who knows? Yes, they're here. Let me see if I can focus this thing on it. There's cicadas. They're still here. They're casings everywhere. Oh my gosh, you should see right here by the garage. Oh, you can't see them now. But the ground was just covered. And there's holes in the ground where they're either coming in or going out. Look at this pot. That's all cicada casings. Just their skins that they shed. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Not as noisy today as it was the other day. And then these are all the peppers that are coming out. We have flowers. Look at under here. There's flowers starting to come out. Now this section here is all hot peppers. Here's my weird. This is broccoli. There's broccoli. Broccoli. So after I replanted, it is starting to come out. I'm sorry, that was a cicada. Just startled me. Now, in these pots, there's a couple of these that probably aren't going to make it. Like, I think this one's had it. This is just from the amount of rain that we got. And it's crazy. We have a ditch in the front yard, and the ditch overflowed to the street. I've never seen it done that. We've lived here for 8 years. So, here's our onions. Man, these cicada crops are everywhere. This potato was that really tall one, and he fell over. Husband says he'll be fine. That's that Yukon Gold potato. And these are, I bought a potato bag, and it has mixed potatoes in it, I think, from Walmart. It was, seed potatoes. So that's all of those. And then this is our onion. Those are garlic. I think we might have lost our beets again. Having the toughest time with those. I do have some right there, and I have some right there. But I replanted the beets, and now that's all I've got left. And these are either going in or going out holes. I'm assuming going in because there's the butt of one. I don't know. I read online that they're good for aerating the soil, and well, I guess so. This is our other potatoes. These are my nadapenos. Something's still eating the leaves, but they're still growing, and they're growing new leaves. And this is my Kalima bean. It's getting into my nadapenos. We kind of hung some of them up because they were just laying over, and I was told they were supposed to bush. It's gross, but there's potato flowers with cicadas on them. These things are everywhere. Oh, and I'm excited to show you these. I had bean flowers. Oh, there's one. See them right here? There you go. And I'm growing cicadas along with my beans. Disgusting. I'm sorry. I keep saying that, but it's just disgusting to me. And here's some more bean flowers. Now these are the Kentucky Wonder beans, green beans. This is one of my sunflowers that, like the ones out in the front yard, this is one of the same ones. Maybe his leaves got a little beat up in the storm. Got mushrooms in here too, see that? Gotta get rid of those. My husband and I spent an hour out here basically picking things up that needed to be helped and getting the mushrooms out. Oh, they're just crazy. But look at, I got a pea pod there, and a pea pod here, and a pea pod over here, and a pea pod in there. And some flowers. More pea pods over here. My goodness, look at how proliferate they are. Oh, I'm so happy. So happy. There's another one back here. Oh, terrific. My Kalima beans are starting to flower, so hopefully I'll get some green beans off my Kalima beans. And those are the potatoes. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. There's really not much left in the greenhouse to look at. We did get some I started a dozen Aces 55 tomatoes, which we're gonna have to get, ouch, buckets for. Ow. Because we don't have, obviously we don't have room in the garden, in the beds. But tomorrow, oh, I can do this. Tomorrow, I should be able to, or I'm supposed to be getting my delivery of my white sweet potato slips. Yes. When we lived in California, California had yellow yam sweet potatoes and they had white flesh sweet potatoes. Personally, I don't like the yellow ones. Never have since I was a little girl. But the white ones, they look like a regular fluffy potato when you cook them, but they're sweet. They have a very sweet, not like overly sweet, but you can tell that there's a sweet tone in them, and they're just delicious. So I'm really excited to get those. I've got 3 grow bags left that we can put them in and just go from there. But anyways, that is update for today. Y'all have a blessed weekend, and I will talk to you as soon as there's some new developments. Thank you. By the way, I created a new channel. It's called the Itty Bitty City Garden. So all of my videos are getting moved over there. All right. Y'all have a great day, and I will see you on the next video.